A very good morning to you. Welcome down to your morning newscast for today, Sunday, May 22nd, 2022. My name is Joshua Van Slegman, and of course, we've just wrapped up the week in review where we recap all the top stories we've carried over the past week. It is time for your main newscast for today, Sunday. The government of Ghana has affixed a 4-month completion timeline for the company or group it selects to audit the 2018, 2019, and 2020 cost recovery bills for Exxon's subsidiary, ESSO. This was revealed by business professor and accountant Floyd Haynes. He recalled that Vice President Dr. Barrett Jagdeo and President Irfan Ali had decided that the consortium of local accounting firms should be part of the auditing process for ExxonMobil's bills. It should be noted that Haynes and team submitted a $340.7 million bid to audit approximately $9 billion in costs incurred in the Stabroek block for the period 2018 to 2020. Importantly, the public is unaware of the outcome of the audit of the $460 million pre-contract cost, which was done by IHS Markit. The contract to the UK firm had cost $300,000. Natural Resources Minister Vikram Barrett had said earlier this year during a parliamentary sit-in that the said audit was still ongoing, and we reported on several occasions that the country had a limited 2-year window within which it can audit ESSO's expenses, or it would have to be accepted as correct. The government of Guyana on Friday last inked a contract for a paved stretch of road between Linden and Maburo as part of the larger plan to extend the ingress and egress route to Lethem and ultimately Brazil. In a public missive by the Ministry of Finance outlining some of the specifics with regards to the financing of the project, it was confirmed that the Linden to Maburo Road project is also the largest single project ever financed by the Caribbean Development Bank and marks its largest geographical footprint. It would be noted that when Senior Minister within the Office of the President with responsibility for finance, Dr. Ashley Singh, presented the national budget in January this year, a perusal of the estimates revealed that a total of $552.9 billion figure, a significant portion will be had from loans, a loan portfolio that is projected to double this year. Meanwhile, an environmental impact assessment forms the foundation of a permit to be granted to the developer by the Environmental Protection Agency for specific projects to be pursued. The document is intended to clearly outline the risk a project can cause and state measures that will be taken to mitigate or respond to such events. Given the important nature of the document, project developers are required to affix their signature or signatures to guarantee that they not only accept the environmental study, but more importantly, its findings and assurance for responsive activities. By attaching their signatures, it legally ties the company to accept liabilities caused as a result of the listed impacts likely to be caused. However, by refusing to sign these studies, liabilities are transferred to the consultant that prepared the project, whose signatures are attached to the document. This is according to former Executive Director of the EPA, Dr. Vincent Adams. Opposition Member of Parliament Christopher Jones has moved to the High Court in a bid to have the appointment of Acting Commissioner of Police Clifton Hickens overturned. The case, drafted by attorneys Royce Ilford and Selwyn Peters, lists Attorney General Anil Nandalal and Acting Commissioner of Police Hicken as respondents. Jones has inter alia asked the court that the court grants a declaration that Hickens' appointment as the acting commissioner of police is unreasonable, ultraviolates the Constitution, common law, and is illegal, null, void, and of no effect. Oil giant ExxonMobil has warned in all of its environmental impact assessment prepared to date that its offshore operation could impact marine species, including fish, but a quote-unquote independent study conducted by the Food and Agriculture Organization has found otherwise. This is according to Minister of Agriculture Zulfikar Mustafa. Mustafa said on Friday that the study has concluded that the visible impacts to the local fisheries sector was merely a result of climate change. On the other hand, the official added that there has been an increase in fish catches recently. However, when he was pressed to see how much of an increase and what method was used to determine the increase, Mustafa said that he was in a meeting and would return a call. The minister did not keep his promise to call after his meeting, and yesterday all efforts proved futile when this newscast again tried reaching him by phone. The Institute of Private Enterprise Development, IPED, on Tuesday last announced at its annual general meeting held at its headquarters in Georgetown that it has seen an increase of 12% in asset value when compared to the previous year, with small-scale farmers benefiting from the bulk of loans provided that year. This, according to the entity, is a public missive that detailed the highlights of that AGM and outlined that IPED's assets at the end of 2021 were valued at $4.9 billion, an increase of $512 million or $4.2 billion as of December 31, 2020. Assets, IPED said, recorded as of December 31, 2021, have been financed by accumulated surplus of $3.8 billion and liabilities of some $998 million. This is in comparison to the 2020's accumulated surplus of $3.5 billion and $800 million liabilities. You're listening to your main newscast for today, Sunday, May 22nd, finally at this time. A 50-year-old Port Kaieteur woman on Friday reportedly confessed to stabbing her husband to death in their kitchen after a drinking session they had at their home on Thursday. She told police that after the stabbing, the man, identified as Felix Henry, a 43-year-old chainsaw operator, she left him in a sitting position on the kitchen floor and then headed up to bed for a nap. The woman claimed that she did not know he was dead until she woke up around 6 hours the following day and saw his motionless body in a pool of blood on their kitchen floor. However, police only learned that Henry was killed after his 28-year-old son visited the couple's home located at 10 miles, Port Kaieteur, Region 1. And with that, we've come to the end of your main newscast right here on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Allow me to remind you that you can get the full details of these stories and much more by heading across to our website at kaieteurnewsonline.com/radio, or you can pick up a copy of the Kaieteur News at a newsstand near you. Have a great remainder of your Sunday.